In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to create every possible world for Game 1 from the June 2007 prep test. So in doing so, I'll be demonstrating the world splitting technique. All right, so in this particular game, we have 5 digits as our players. Those 5 digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're simply arranging them in a line. So this is an ordering game, also known as a sequencing game or a linear game. All right, we have a 1-to-1 ratio of players to positions, and our essential rules have been spelled out with the first 2, and then we're moving on to additional rules with the 3rd and 4th rules, and these are what we're going to use to split worlds. Okay, so the 3rd rule states that the 2nd digit in the code has a value exactly twice that of the 1st digit. All right, so the 2nd digit is right here, and this digit is 2 times the value of the first one. Okay, so we know that the 2nd digit must be an even number. 2 and 4 are the even numbers available. So if the 2nd digit is 2, the 1st digit must be 1, right? The 1st digit is half that of the 2nd digit is double that of the 1st. If the 2nd digit is 4, then the 1st digit must be 2. Right? And we don't actually have any other options for those first 2 digits. So now we've split between the only 2 options for those first 2 digits, and we just have to deal with the remaining 3. The 4th rule is going to help us with that. It states that the value of the 3rd digit is less than the value of the 5th. So the 3rd digit I'll call Y, and the 5th digit I will call Z. And I'll represent this rule by saying that Y must be less than Z. Okay, so in this first world, the remaining players that I have to place in their positions are 0, 3, and 4. And there are 3 different options for arranging them so that the 3rd digit is less than the 5th digit. Okay, so I'm going to replicate that world so that I have 3 to work with. All right, in this first one, I can put 0 in the 3rd spot, 3 in the 5th spot, and that leaves 4 for the 4th spot. Okay, 0 is also less than 4, of course. That leaves 3 for the 4th spot. 3 is less than 4, and that leaves 0 for the 4th spot. So in every case, I'm simply trying to identify which of these 3 players could be less than one of the other players. So we know that 0 is less than 3, 0 is less than 4, and 3 is less than 4. But there's no other arrangement given those 3 digits where we can actually have one of the digits less than another. So those are my 3 permutations, say my 3 options. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the sequence beginning with 2 and 4. So I'm going to replicate it again, so I have 3 to work with. In this world, the remaining players are 0, 1, and 3. 0 is less than 1, 0 is less than 3, and 1 is less than 3. Completing these by adding the remaining player means adding 3, 1, and 0. Okay, and that gives us 6 total worlds, and these are all of the acceptable solutions for this particular game. If you have any questions, please let me know.